Hey everyone, welcome to Micro Squad. Sam here, and I've got Eric, who is 6'3", 6'4"? 6'3". So very, you can see all this height difference. Oh my God, I'm so short. But I want to show you guys how even whatever height you are, you can master this machine. So we've got a quick little burner for you. You guys are going to get into your reverse plank. So your toes are going to go on the front platform and your hands are going to go on the carriage. Yeah, so Eric goes all the way out to that bottom ring, and then he's actually balancing his toes on that bar. If you need to, you can always bring the feet down to the floor or up more onto that platform, but you're just hanging out in that plank. Yeah, there you go. And you're wrapping those shoulders down away from those ears, pulling that belly button up and towards that spine. Good. Growing up into that back. Drawing that belly in. From here, we're gonna go straight into a plank to pike. So you're gonna lift those hips up, fold yourself in half. Yep, keeping that neutral spine, legs stay straight. Yeah, there you go. And then bring it back to your plank. So I want you to notice there's not much happening. There's a lot happening. You're gonna lift up slow and controlled, folding yourself in half, trying to keep that neutral spine and those legs straight. If you have tight hamstrings, you're not gonna go up as high. And I just want you to focus on the core, lifting you up. Exhale with that lift. Good, 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 good. Right there. And then inhale on the way back down. Everything lifts from that core as if someone's got that belt loop and lifting you back up. Good. Keeping those legs straight. Squeeze those inner thighs. Feeling that stretch. Down behind underneath here. Good. Lifting up a little bit more. Good, good, good. Squeeze from that core. Squeeze from those triceps, pulling in. And you're gonna meet me down in that plank right here, holding your plank here. Squeeze those inner thighs together. You're gonna bend those knees and pull the knees underneath your hips. You've got that reverse bear. So keeping that tabletop, yeah, right there, and then send it right back out. Stopping when those knees are underneath the hips, and then you glide back out. Lift those hips up just a bit more so you're in that full tabletop. Scooping up from that lower belly. So imagining there's that cup of coffee on your lower back. You don't want it to spill, so you glide it back right there. Use that great visual. Don't let that block drop. So you squeeze up from those inner thighs, pull that belly in, and you're gonna hold those knees right here. Hold it there, breathe. And then I want you to pulse those hips up and down. Yep, lift it up and down. See how that block stays still. Back is flat, so there's no bowing in that back. Yeah, right here. Make sure you're breathing. Oh, there we go. Hold it still in 3, 2, 1. Hold it in that tabletop right there. Now just those hands. I want you to send those hands forward in front of those shoulders. Yes. Squeeze from those lats, those triceps. Bring it back in. Good. And back out. We're going to bring it up. We are going to come into an escalator lunge on that left leg in 3, 2, 1. So you're going to stand all the way up, popping off that, or you can stand on that platform, balance on it. Left foot's going to step forward onto that carriage. Right foot is staying on the platform. You're going to lift that heel up nice and high. So make sure that toe is on there. Good. Now everything's going to happen from that left leg. So you're going to bend that left knee, glide that carriage out. Oh, I'm here to hold you. I know. Lift that back heel up. Extend that back leg. Yeah, you're going to keep it straight and then dig through that left side to lift you right back up. Lift, 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 lift. There you go. Everything happens from this side. So you want that back heel lifted up high. Good. Squeezing that right leg, that right glute, digging through that left heel. Feel it? Are you breathing? Slightly. Exhale on the way up. It'll help you. And then hinge your torso forward a bit for me. So lean it forward. Good. There you go. Now dig through that heel. Lift up. Keep that back leg straight. Lift, 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 lift. Now all that weight went over into that left side. Yeah. And then bring it down. Good. Hinge that torso forward for me. Good. Get that length right there and dig deep. Drive up. Is that your knee? Keep that back heel lifted. Now, here's a quick little thing. You're gonna squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. So imagine you're squeezing a ball towards, yep, and then lunge it down. Keep that idea of that ball squeezing between your legs, that hinge forward as you lunge down. Good, good, good. Lift up nice and slow. Yeah, Now, we are gonna bring it down nice and low and hold in 3, 2, 1. Lunge it down nice and low. Dig through that heel. I want you to lean that torso forward nice and long. There you go. Lift this back leg up a bit. Reach the arms behind you. Yep. Ooh, there you go. Pull that belly button in. Holding that balance, I want you to pulse those arms up and up. Yeah, that long jump hold. Squeezing that back leg. Good, 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 good. Yes. Dig deep. We're gonna come up. You ready for it? Okay, we're gonna come up tall in 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Good, nice and tall. We're gonna add on a spring. We're gonna do some. We're gonna bring it down into some side kicks. So you got 1 red, 1 black. You're gonna bring your left foot to the floor. You're gonna face that way. Yep. And you're gonna bring your right foot onto that carriage right there. You're gonna take a nice deep squat. Now, depending on how wide you need to go, you can move that left foot on the platform forward or back, but you're kicking the right leg all the way out. Yep. Oh, good. So you're gonna stay low, kick out. Good. Stabilizing through those hips. Your belly button's hovering right over that front platform. Good. Press out. Nice. Much better. Good. So if it ever feels a little too heavy, you take that black spring off. Do I need to change the spring for you? You need more grip. Okay, back into it. Good. Press out. Good. Now that left knee, make sure it's stacked over that ankle. Yeah, sitting those hips back and down. So a lot of the time that knee likes to shoot forward. So the more you sit back, like you're sitting in that chair, trying to sit on that toilet, that's the idea. Good. Pressing out. Yep. All the way out. Good, good, good. Glide it back in. Almost done with it. Pull that belly button in towards that spine. Good. We're gonna hold that right leg out in 3, 2, 1. Hold that right leg out. Hold it there. Good. Now pulse it in an inch, out an inch. Pulse it in an inch, out an inch. That left butt cheek, I want you to sit it back and down a little bit deeper. Good. There you go. Pull that belly button in towards that spine. Dig down. You're gonna hold that right leg halfway in 3, 2, 1. Hold it halfway there. Good. Now that left side, you're gonna pulse it down an inch, up an inch with that glute. Try not to let your chest fall forward. You dig a little deeper through that glute, press up a little bit more. Good. Oh, there you go. That's it. Pulse it up and down. I'm gonna come down to 1 black spring for you guys. We're gonna go into some obliques. You're gonna meet me in a reverse plank hold again in 3, 2, 1. So close that carriage. Taking off that red spring. Hands are gonna go back onto that carriage. Toes are back on that platform. Good, right here. You're going to dip your hip off to the left. Yep, and then pull the knees into the right elbow. So this twisted bear. Ooh, that's a deep twist. So you're gonna loosen up, there you go, right there. So sending it back out to the center, then dip the hip over to the left a bit, twist it over, good. I want your shoulders to stay square towards your carriage, good. Send it all the way out to straight. Centering it off, exhale, twist over, pull it in, good. Keep that hip lifted, stop there, and then press it all the way back out. Good, how's that feel? Twist it over, don't let that hip drop too far. Yeah, you want that, feel that crunch right here, right in that oblique. Exhale as you pull in, so it deepens the belly towards the spine. Inhale as you send it back out in that center. Good. We're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna bring the left forearm down to the carriage. We have a side plank option to bring the left knee to the platform in 3, 2, 1. So left forearm's coming down to that carriage. Yep. You can stay up on those feet, or you can drop it down to the knee. There you go. Reach the right arm up. How are we doing? Good. Okay. So I want you to bring this foot, that bottom foot's actually gonna come forward a bit. Yeah, there you go. Squeeze the glutes forward. There you go. Knit that rib cage. Lift up and out. Good. From here, I just want that hip to lift up an inch, down an inch, up. Press out of that left shoulder. Pull that belly button in. Stay with me. High five. Squeeze up, press out. Oh yeah, try to keep that platform and carriage away from each other. Oh, we're gonna come on up. We have an escalator lunge coming up on the right in 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Yeah. Not so bad, right?
Not too bad.
Nope. Okay, right foot's gonna go forward. Like, fuck you. Right foot on the carriage, left foot stays behind. And we're gonna face that way, face towards that back platform. Yep, just that foot is resting on that platform, back heels lifted. Good, square off those hips. Yeah, and lunge it down. Back leg stays straight. Hinge that torso forward. Good. And then lift up from that right side. Watching that right knee, it wants to travel forward. Yeah, so gliding out with your carriage. Keeping that leg straight, good. Dig through that right heel, lift up from the back of the leg right here. All from the back of the leg. Square those hips off. Whew. You're a little sweaty. A little bit. Engaging through that back leg. So if you've got a tight hip flexor, tight calf, lean your torso forward a bit. It helps get that length, encouraging that long line. Good. And then lift up slow, slow, slow. Yeah. Nice. We're just over halfway done with this one. On this side. But you are done with the left side. It's a quick routine today. Squaring off those hips. Good. So if you guys don't know, Eric here is a rock climber. So legs is not really his forte. So he was so lucky enough to get a lot of legs today. Just those 2 leg moves. Keep that back leg straight, lift that heel up. Good, there you go. And then lift it up, good, slow, slow. Woo! You need something to hold on to, you can always grab, you know, person, a wall, a foam roller, a chair. But we're gonna hold it low in 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, squeeze those inner thighs, good. Lift that back heel up, squeeze that butt cheek, and reach the arms behind you, good. Reaching through those arms, pulse those hands up and up, pulse it up and up. We've got that side kick coming up. You're gonna add on the red spring, and you're gonna face towards the right in 3, 2, 1. Good, closing that carriage. You're gonna step off. Remember, this is that one with the squat. Your left foot goes up on the edge of that carriage. You can move that right foot out farther if you need to, depending on your hips. But you're gonna take that squat, sit the butt back, and then push out. So that knee really likes to travel. There you go. And press all the way out. Good, so you're stabilizing through the hips. So as you press out through that left leg, the hip wants to sway with you. So I want you to isolate, isometric hold through that right side. Good. Exhale with that press. Good. Slow press out, control back in. Now that knee wants to do all the work. Can you think of the glute pressing that carriage out and bringing it back in? Oh, how we doing? Just a little tired, but it's good. You push that butt back. Good, good, good. Draw that belly button in deeper towards that spine. Knit that rib cage. We got variations coming up. We're gonna hold it all the way out in 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it all the way out. Good. Pull that belly in and then pulse that carriage in and out. Tiny pulses here. Good. Squeeze with that outer glute. You got it. Good. You're gonna hold it halfway in 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Right side. I want you to pulse it down and up. Pulse down and up. You're gonna meet me back into that reverse plank hold on one black spring. Toes on the platform in 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands are back on that carriage. Toes are up on that platform. Pick your poison of where that is. Shoulders roll down away from those ears. Now this time the hips are gonna dip off to the right and you're gonna pull those knees into that left elbow, keeping those hips lifted. Good. And then send it right back out. Centering it off as you send it out, then twist to the right, to the left. Your right hip is working. Good. So you deepen that belly up towards that spine. Good. Exhale, pull it in, squeeze in. Inhale as you send it out. Good. Get that breath to work. Press out of that carriage so you're not collapsing down. Nice, Eric. Good. Slowing it down. Now you squeeze those inner thighs together. Good. That's it. Send it back out. Couple more seconds here. So you got that little twist in the hip, but the shoulders stay squared to your carriage. Yep, pull it in, keep that hip lifted. We are gonna bring it down to that right forearm. We have that side plank hold coming up. Option to drop it to the knees in 3, 2, 1. Right forearm comes down. Good. And then those feet or the knees are on that carriage, your choice. But you're lifting up out of that arm, squeezing the glutes forward. Good, knit that rib cage together. Now from that hip, I want you to lift it up an inch, down an inch. So you get that bigger squeeze to that right oblique. You're stabilizing through that shoulder. Yeah, I know, you got that shoulder to work through. Good, lift up and down, good. Stick with me, exhale, lift up. Good, inhale, drop it down. As if someone's lifting you up from that hip. They got a rope on that hip. Reaching that left arm up, pressing out of that shoulder. Stick with me. We are going to come down to that child's pose. You get to rest in 3, 2, 1. Good, rest all the way down. Good. That's it. You're done. Thank you guys for joining the Micro Squad. Thank you for sweating with me. You can find us here on YouTube and our on-demand platform at sutrapro.com/microsquad. And we'll see you soon.